Hello guys, welcome back to Phylum Predicts. I'm your Phylum admin, and if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you also hit the like button as I show you exactly how I made $10 to $60 in 2 days. First of all, with Phylum Predicts, I'll have to take this opportunity with this video to also give a recap of yesterday's results, exactly what conspired yesterday in the Phylum YouTube channel, exactly as we gave, and also in the Phylum Discord community. So immediately let's go direct into it, and I'll first give this one, just take a quick recap on it, and then probably, so make sure you stay around so that you can see our success rate in actually predicting this market. If you check on the live that we posted yesterday, this is exactly what we did. These highlights is exactly what we gave in the YouTube channel yesterday. Go check it, it's just out there, you'll find it. So if you're watching this one and you can't see the details exactly, the wordings exactly, so make sure if you're watching it actually with the smartphone, I will request you to put it on stunting mode, put it on landscape mode, so that you can actually see it as we are doing. And then these are words, these are small fonts, so actually it's much better if you use higher resolution videos. So if you're streaming it on YouTube, if you actually view it watching it from YouTube, make sure that you use the HD, the 1080 pixel version of it, okay, the highest quality of it, so that you can see everything as it happens. So a quick recap, yesterday we had Whistler Krakow versus Rapid Wien. This game went on a 2-1 scoreline, as you can see right here, 2-1 scoreline in favor of Rapid Wien. We expected an over 1.5 market, so you're going to take this one as a tick, that one. On the YouTube video we saw the full time one winning, the over 1.5 as it is. We actually didn't have a full-time one winning because the team 2 won on this game, alright? So we are going just to take the tick there just for the 1.5. And then the next game we had was FK Zagreus Vilnius versus Pafos FC. This game we expected an over 1.5, a draw at full-time. That one was not really of any use there because we don't actually even use it. We just wrote it there to mark a relation that you are observing. These are relations that you're actually observing. Then here we've got the both team to score. The game ended up with 2-1 scoreline in favor of Zalgiris Vilnius. What did we see on this other side? We saw an over 1.5. As you can see on this side, we saw an over 1.5 double chance 1 or 2. What happened? It went exactly as it should. So we are going to put this one a tick there for this game as well. The next game was Sabultalo Tbilisi versus Partizan Tirana. This game we actually had no relation. You can see there's no relation. The 90 and the 100%, the 80% relation, he had no relation as well. But I presume we must have given a tip this other side. So Sabultalo Tbilisi, we said yesterday after going through the whole video as we were going through with the live viewers, we had a full-time 2 winning and over 1.5 a double chance 1 or 2. So what conspired? Team 1 won. There was the double chance 1 or 2, and there was the over 1.5. So just the only thing that we lost was the team that was going to win. So when we give a full-time winning, this is our advice: ensure that you take a double chance 1 or 2, or a double chance 1 or X or 2. That will be much safer than just taking the full-time 1 winning. Remember, full-time team winning, it has got 3 options, and we usually like going on a 2-option market. It's either it goes your way or it does not go on your way. Because if you take the full-time winning, it's going either your way or another way or another way. So the game will be having 3 options to go. So much better if you take 2-option market. So the 2-option market for us was the over 1.5 and double chance 1 or 2, and I presume double chance 1 or 2 must have won in that game. The next game we have got FC Noah versus Sliema Wanderers. This was a game to watch. You see, we had an over 1.5 expectation. We had actually had over 2.5 expectations. We saw an over 1.5 as well. This game was strictly an over 3.5. Let's check on this other side. What did we expect? We expected an over 2.5, an over 1.5 as well, a full-time 2 winning, a double chance 1 or 2. So you see, as you have said, a double chance winning, a team winning. You see, like this game, we say that team 2 is going to win in this game. It lost with 5 goals. How could it really do that? But you see, the double chance 1 or 2 could have won. And as you can see right here, as we have done, we have not highlighted these 2 tips. These 2 tips, we didn't highlight them because we were not really confident with them. But the over 2.5 for the double chance and the over 1.5 worked very well here. On the next game, we've got MFK Mberok versus Trabzonspor. That game, this game we expected an over 1.5, both team to score. Actually, so this, let me explain. This, whatever you're seeing, what we gave you at the markets, and these are the side, as you can see, these highlights. These are the live highlights that we give on the YouTube channel. Okay, so when you follow us, you realize that when you are going live, we actually give these ones. All right, but when we go to the Discord community, because initially we have to post these onto the Discord community so that our Discord members can actually see exactly immediately and real-time analysis after we've just done doing the analysis. All right, so that's why you see there's few disparities, the other side and this other side. So as you can see right here, Trabzonspor, we expected on over 1.5 for both team to score. What did we expect on this other side? We expected an over 1.5. That went in because the game ended up with an over with a 0-2 scoreline in favor of Trabzonspor. So the 1.5 won, but the both team to score did not win. Maybe possibly it could have won. Let's put the X right there. The next game we've got Omonia Nicosia versus Torpedo Kutaisi. This game went. This was our game actually. This was our game we'll give it a higher. This was the game that gave us actually the highest odd yesterday, and it made us make the $60. Turn it to the $60 as well. So this game was a very good game. We actually anticipated an over 2.5. Initially, we our relation says we have to take an over 1.5. Usually we take it, but we saw it had a very small odd. So because we couldn't see a lot of games that we should be giving with the same qualities that we give to the Phylum Smart 2 Plus, we had to take the over 2.5, and it paid out because the game ended up with a 3-1 scoreline. So that one was very good. I'm going to give it a very big tick right there because I was so proud of the game. And then on this other game, we got to Go Ahead Eagles versus Brand. This game went on a full-time 0-0, no goals, no action at all. What happened? We expected an over 1.5 for both teams to score. None of them went in, so we are going to take the X as it should be, which is what we should be getting here. I'm very certain that also in this other side, Go Ahead, you see even on this side we gave an over 1.5 on that. Go Ahead Eagles, we expected an over 1.5, both teams to score, and it failed because it had a 0-0 scoreline. You actually saw they scored Go Ahead Eagles received a red card around the dying minutes, and nothing much could be changed in the game, right? So Zira versus Dunajust Streda, we've got a 4-0 scoreline. This game we expected a double chance 1 or 2 and an of 1.5. So that's a win for this side. What did you expect on the live? The live we expected a double chance 1 or 2, so it's a win also on Zira. Okay, so the other game we've got Nürnberg Youth. This actually was our over 3.5 game. You can see similarities between these two games, Noah, and these games were our over 3.5 games. So I'm going to quickly just give it right there. Why? Because it had a 1-3 scoreline in favor of SPVG. That one, it had a 1-3 scoreline. Over 2.5 was ticked, over 1.5 was ticked. And if you come on this other side, what did we see? We see Nürnberg versus that team. We saw an over 2.5, a both team to score, and over 3.5, a double chance 1 or 2, and an over 1.5. Everything as we expected. So on this other side, what do we have? We've got the next game, we've got Corvinal Hunedoara versus Rijeka. We saw a full-time 1 winning a double chance 1 or 2, a double chance 1 or X. What happened in this game? It went on a 0-0. So double chance 1 or X won probably, but let's just put the tick on it alone. The rest actually lost because the game went on a 0-0. So let's put this one right there. The game went on a 0-0, so it means it lost on the full time one and the double chance one or X. I think that one also says to this other side we expected a full time winning, a double chance, and a double chance one or X. They were coinciding there. Then on this other side we expected Sheriff Tiraspol versus Elfsborg. We expected that an over 1.5 in the game, a double chance one or X. What did you expect on this other side? Expected an over 1.5 for both teams to score and double chance one or X. I presume we won the game with a 2-1. Not really. Elfsborg went on a 1-0. We didn't win in that game, so it means we lost. But we won on just the over 1.5 loss. But this other side, the double chance won because we had a 1-0 score line. Okay, so let's continue quickly on the next game. We've got Panathinaikos versus Botev Plovdiv. This game we expected an over 1.5 both teams to score. What was Panathinaikos expected an over 1.5 full time one, double chance one or X, both teams to score. Both teams to score was not our main area of concentration because they have not highlighted it. But what did we find? We found a 2-1 scoreline in that game. You can go confirm them. So over 1.5 won, and the both team to score as well won in that game. Although it was not our game, our both team to score, we're not seeing it that much. Then this other game we've got both team to score. Actually, this game was a relation. We have no relation, as you can see. There is no relation around here for the game, but we actually gave the both team to score. Let's see. This game is which one? Is Melgar, and I remember. Let's check in Melgar. This game has got a 0-4 scoreline. We saw a 0-4 scoreline. We anticipated a 0-4 scoreline in favor of Team 2 winning, Melgar winning, a double chance on or X, and over 1.5. What happened? To our surprise, actually Melgar lost 3-1 to the hosts, but the both team to score won. That relation actually gives us a both team to score only. So this other side, you've got an over 1.5 that actually as well won in that game. The next game we expected is Kilmarnock versus Club Brugge. This is another game that I'm going to give a very big tick because this now was our second game in this Phylum Smart 2+. This was our second game. Let me delete this because I've actually put one here. This game we expected an over 1.25 for around 1.24 odds, and it went in perfectly. Okay, so this other side you've got Vala Reykjavik versus St. Mirren. We expected an over 1.5 for double chance 1 or 2. On this other side, you expected, what did you expect? You can see Kilmarnock, we expected both teams to score and an over 1.5. Actually, this game went on a 1-1 scoreline. As you can see, it was predicted here 1-1-1-1 with the goal factory itself. So this was we expected an over 1.5 for double chance 1 or X and a team 1 winning in this game or Reykjavik, and the game went on a 0-0. So it means we have to put a very good X here to signify that was a very poor performing game, and we really are very disappointed with it. Then the next game we have got Cusco versus Sport Huancayo. This game actually we didn't have any relation, but I presume this other side we must have given a relation, as we must have given our relations. So whatever we saw team 1 winning, Cusco winning, we saw double chance 1 or X winning, we saw double chance 1 or 2 also winning in that game. So in short, we generally expected a winner in this game. Okay, and the winner that we expected was Cusco to win this game. And what happened? They finished the game at 3-0 scoreline. That was a very good. But as you can see, there's no relation as well. But this one look closely. There's also a game up here that had no relations, but we actually picked the both team to score. Look at this one. Where is it? This one we didn't put both team to score, but here, this game here had no relation as well, but we put a both team to score right here at these to the ones that we sent to the Discord community. So this one had no relation, so the same relation that we could have given here, this one has got a unique relation that all these two do not have. All right, so that's why we did not give them. But as we went through our YouTube live, we gave this relation, but you can see we not highlighted them because we didn't have relations for them. But these were our takes: a full time 1 winning, a double chance 1 or X, and a double chance 1 or 2, and it seems all of them won. Then we start now to go to the Argentinian side, to the South American. If you can remember yesterday's video, I was really disappointed because the South American leagues, those leagues usually just see our data and what we see, what we anticipate, and they do the exact opposite. So let's see how opposite today they will perform. So CA Plantense versus Velez Field. We didn't expect any relations. We had no relations this side except now for this other game. But what did we see? We saw a full-time 1 winning and under 3.5, a double chance 1 or 2, and a double chance 1 or X. So under 3.5 actually won because we had a 2 scoreline. Full-time 1 lost, double chance 1 or X, 1 or 2 won, double chance 1 or X lost. So that one is a little bit like just trying and testing, but I believe on the next game, Lenos versus Belgrano. Okay, now this where now the contradiction comes, because the previous day, yesterday, the games that were being played on 24th, most of the in the Argentinian leagues we saw goals, but there were no goals at all. Actually, we were so disappointed because the previous analysis results, what do you say? What do you call this presentation? We realized that most of the losses came from below the games that were being played after midnight. After midnight in East African time. Okay, so these ones actually lost on this one. The previous day they lost where we saw the goals, but now look at this Lenas versus Belgrano. We had no analysis, we had no a relation right here, but we gave a relation here on our live. We gave a relation for under 4.5. Under 4.5, what happens? They actually score goals. So it means they just hit out. They just came after the under 4.5 that we actually said. This is not funny because they just came strictly for the under 4.5. But this game, as you can remember, if you go watch the video, the live, you'll find out that we actually anticipated these games had actually equal conceding rates. When they have equal conceding rates, we actually anticipate there might be a winner, yeah, but we might be surprised where goals will just be scored. We might be surprised with the goals that are going to be scored. So I was strongly on the under 4.5, but I was as well looking on an over 1.5, because if we could have seen an under 4.5 and not an under 3.5, then an over for 1.5 is very possible. The game might have ended with over 1.5 as well. So I said this one, we should not also ignore the over 1.5, but you see we did not highlight it, so we didn't really pay a lot of consideration to it, but it had a very good chance of occurring. Now this other game, we've got Corinthians in Brazil versus Grêmio. This game had a lot of issues because there was a clear intention to win. You can see we expected an over 1.5, a double chance 1 or 2. Grêmio was so determined to win this game, but Corinthians kept on coming for the equalizer. Actually, Grêmio scored at 76 minutes. They scored for 2-1, and then at the 87th minute, Corinthians came back to equalize. All right, so on the over 1.5, and this other side we saw, what did we see? We saw a both team to score as well, a double chance 1 or 2 lost, and the over 1.5 won. So we are going to put a double chance 1 or X, 1 or 2 right there on that X. On this Argentina versus in this Argentinian league, we got Club Atlético Tigre versus Central Cordoba SDE. We expected a draw at halftime. Really, it didn't happen. We expected a 1-0 score. It went on a 1-0 scoreline at halftime. Under 3.5. This game we saw an under 3.5, and it actually happened because it had a 1-1 score line. Okay, and then the final game that we gave yesterday, we got Argentina versus Atletico Tucumán Instituto. We actually expected. Now check on this under 3.5 on Club Atlético Tigre. I mean, it just there go back. We were really strong on the under 4.5 and the under 3.5 score. So we really anticipated, because we saw there were no goals. Look at here. If you round this off, it give you close to around 0-0, probably a 0-1 scoreline. If you round this one to a 1, okay, so it gives you a 0-0. But this other side, the last game we saw a double chance 1 or 2 and they over 1.5. What happened? They went on a 1-0. So you now understand why I say the Argentinian leagues, they just check whatever we have said and then they do the direct opposite. I will have to investigate on those teams if they actually have got access to our YouTube I'll actually block now Argentina from viewing these videos. Okay, but I'm just kidding. I'll not do that. So these are the results that we had yesterday. You can see that mostly we accumulated a lot of wins against the losses. We had actually around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We had 16 wins and 7 losses. That is so awesome. Out of around 23, 16 of them won. So that is so awesome. So I presume that everyone who watched this video yesterday actually got something in their, got some green in their account. But now, coming on to the Phylum Smart 2 Plus, now the main business of the day is actually to explain to you exactly the $10 to $60. So $10 out here to this one right here. This was the Phylum Smart 2 Plus ticket yesterday. We had expected a 2.51 odds. 2.51 odds on $10 gives you around $25 win yesterday. Now what happens on Phylum Smart 2 Plus is, when we risk $10 today, this is the day 1, yesterday was day 1, today was day 2, we roll it over, we do a 2 days rollover. Okay, so this one is actually to maximize our profits. Whenever we are in winning streaks, it's to maximize our profits, because if we take the $10 and multiply it with 2.5, don't worry, because they have hidden this one. Actually, the amounts that we staked were quite higher than the $10 that we have actually said. So if it like that, so the 2.5 actually, if you take it to if we won yesterday as we did, we had a $25 account, and then now on this second day we roll it over. 25 now times 2.41 gives you around $60 profit on yesterday. So a 2.41 won at 2.51 won. So on our Phylum Smart 2 Plus, we give only 2 to 3 odds ticket. Okay, so what we do on Phylum Smart 2 Plus is we analyze. We've got specific games that we give, specific relations that we give, and these relations, as you can see, they always win. Now check here, we expected an over 1.5 and an over 1.5 as well. But this one, if we could see the 1.5 having at least higher odds, and this one at least higher odds as well, we could bring a double chance 1 or X. But on this other side, we had a 1.24 and a 1.3. What could that give? That could give us around 2 or 1.6 odds. So that will have forced us to go looking for another 1.4, maybe another 1.5 odds. But we were not interested to looking for another 1.5 odds. So we put a lot of emphasis on Omonia Nicosia to win, because we expected a scoreline of 1-2 on that game. We expected a scoreline of 1-2, so we expected they go on and find an over 2.5 in the game. All right, so as you can see right here, that was what happened. I've not really incorporated a lot of graphics to explain to you the $10 to the 20, but I hope you have gotten the idea. The first day on the Phylum Smart 2 Plus is we take the first day and then roll it over now to the second day. After we have done rolling it over to the second day, now the third day we restart it again. So if I'm going to start with the $10, if I'm doing the $10 account, I'm going to restart with now $10 today and maintain the $50 profit in the bankroll. Okay, so this is what we do with the Phylum Smart 2 Plus. So go check it out. These ones actually, no one can actually even doubt this one, because these are everything that are, these are tips that are just around here. It has been even in the Phylum Smart. Go and check the live. Those are, it have been there. They have been there as well. So ensure that you come. You can also come to this Phylum Smart 2 Plus. You can start by first joining the Discord community. Discord community will be receiving this one, the whole of this playbook. You'll be receiving the whole of this every single day. Immediately we are done with analysis, so immediately you wake up, because we do the analysis take close to around 8 or 10 hours, so we really have to start them quite early in the morning. And immediately we are done. Immediately, probably when you're waking up, you'll find these PDF in PDF form in our Discord community having been posted. So then you can play around, you watch, you can go check other analysis on the games and decide on what you want to come and stake on. All right, so this has been our results yesterday. As you can see, they have worked very well, and I'm very proud of them. So the next video that's coming up immediately after this one is the video that's going to explain to you, that's going actually to give the predictions that we have for today. Okay, for today, 26th July 2024. So ensure that you stay around. Immediately we post, make sure that you subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you can be informed immediately we post them. So if you want to join our Phylum Smart 2 Plus on the Discord, there will be links. Check our website, go direct to the website. You will find the first link to the Discord community. If you click it, it will take you direct to the payment page, where you'll find all the payments that you expect that you can choose to pay. And then after that, you can go to or probably even you can click a link. There will be a link below the link to the end that will take you direct to the exact page that you're going now to make the payments for the Discord. Immediately you make the payments to the Discord. You contact now the admin from WhatsApp. There will be a link directing you to the WhatsApp admin's WhatsApp number. You can now click on that link, and it's now going to take you now to the admins, and admin, after confirming that you've paid the amount, is now going to send you the link to the Discord community. Okay, so that's what we do. This is Phylum Predicts, and now coming up, it's 26th July free tips that's coming out. Actually, our predictions, not free tips actually, because we actually almost give everything here. All right, so everything. So let's come shortly. All right, have a nice time.